Hey guys, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a guest here, then a special welcome to you. It just so happens, as I always say, I have to say this because it's true, that you have happened to have stumbled upon the best YouTube community on the platform. Yes, the community makes this channel great. Now today we are talking Marvel Phase 4. You guys know that I said that I really want to start doing some more comic book content on the channel because you know we love comic books on this channel, as evidence behind me. And I do want to say at the outset that I am an unapologetic Marvel fanboy, but I am looking forward to see what might happen with the DC content we have coming. But today, you guys, we are going to talk about Shang Chi. So there's been a little bit of buzz, right, about this, that a Shang Chi movie is actually in the works for being made. Now, I don't know if you guys know or not, but they toyed around with doing this a long time ago, but it really just kind of never gotten done. And people thought it was off the shelf, but Feige says, no, it's not off the shelf. They're really actually looking at doing it. I don't think that they've hired yet for a lot of parts of the movie, but they're really actually looking at moving this forward. Now, here's why this is important. Because I said before in a video a while ago that it's so important at this point for the MCU to continue to diversify the universe. Now, we've seen that with Captain Marvel coming. Before Captain Marvel, we got Black Panther, and now we're going to get Shang-Chi, which quite possibly will be the first Asian male lead in a major motion picture. Now, I'm not counting films like The Joy Luck Club or Crazy Rich Asians, but I don't believe, maybe I'm wrong, you can let me know, but I don't believe that we've had a major motion picture that has carried an Asian male as the lead of the film. If I'm wrong, then let me know. I'm not above correction. But this is exciting because Marvel has an opportunity right now, because they've captured all of us, because what they've done so far has been absolutely amazing, to really represent a broad spectrum of heroes within the Marvel universe, especially within Earth 616. So the fact that we might get a film like this, to me, is super exciting because I see it happening. Now, a while ago, I did say in a video that Marvel needs to do exactly that. They need to start making movies that are representative, you guys know what I mean, of the whole spectrum of folks that enjoy the Marvel content. So we've got what? Captain Marvel. Trailer 2 just came out for that a couple of days ago. I can't wait. And it turns out that she's going to be the most powerful hero we've seen so far. So we've had that representation, right, with Black Panther. And now we're going to have the female representation with Captain Marvel, more female movies to come from what I'm hearing. And now it looks like we are going to get an Asian representation with Shang Chi. So I'm super excited about that. And at the time I made that video about the importance of diversity in the MCU, I hadn't realized that Feige actually said he's looking to do just that, to give us a diverse look at characters on camera. But not only that, but also to promote diversity behind the camera as well. And we see a little bit of that, don't we, with Black Panther. So I'm super excited about this on a whole bunch of different levels. I like it because it's a true representation of what we've grown to love in the comics. And plus, I think it will be very, very helpful for Marvel to, number one, expand their fan base and to really create something cohesive that we can all really get behind and enjoy. I'm really excited about that. Now, that said, a couple of things need to happen here. A little bit of history about Shang-Chi. No powers. Father is Fu Manchu, I believe is the father, who was an evil sorcerer. But Shang-Chi himself, no powers. Just a martial artist. And people kind of classify him as a kung fu expert. But he's a martial artist, no powers. No worries about that, because he's taken out some folks with powers and done it in a convincing fashion. So he's a beast. Now, here's the problem with a movie like this. Some folks have said he's been fashioned after Bruce Lee, which is fine, because Bruce is a beast. Just got finished looking at some clips of Bruce before I started this video. But I'm real big, guys. If you've ever been here before, I'm real big on cinematography. I like to call it visual storytelling, because I think that that adds such a layer to any movie that makes it so much better when it's added to great performances and great writing. That said, if you're going to have a movie like this, especially if you're going to have a hero with no powers, the fight choreography has to be on point. It's got to be good. I'm not talking any Netflix Iron Fist fight choreography. I mean, it's got to be on point. I'm talking like Into the Badlands fight choreography. don't know what that is, and that's just a shame because it is the best show on TV. But it's a great example of amazing fight choreography. So what they've got to do, in my opinion, is they've got to give you Hong Kong style fight choreography. I'm going to show you some clips. Check these out. So you notice the difference in that fight choreography, how fluid it is, how fast it is, the pace of it, how dynamic it is. That's what we're going to need to see from a Shang-Chi movie. It has to be fluid like that because it has to be dynamic, because those are going to be the hallmarks of a hero. And if we have a hero with no powers, he has to be able to fight in a convincing way to really draw us into the movie. So if we can get great fight choreography wrapped around a good story, then I think we're in business. But we need that fight choreography to be really, really good. Now, I do want to say that some folks have suggested some names, Louis Tan being one of them. I don't know if Louis is going to see this video. Now, Louis happens to also be an actor in Into the Badlands. I keep talking about it because the show is fabulous. But I think Louis would actually be a great fit for this character. I think his age is right on par with the character of a Shang-Chi, and I think that he can pull off the fight choreography well, and he's a great actor. If you don't know who he is, then Google him. But I just wanted to share that with you guys about this movie. I don't know what you're thinking about this. Are you excited about something like this? Does something like this make you happy? Does something like this make you indifferent? Or I'm just gonna ask you this honestly. Or are you one of the folks that really just think, oh man, why does everything have to be about diversity? Why do we have to do all of that? Now we're getting into all of that kind of political stuff, even with our entertainment. Why do we have to have all of that? If you think that, let's get that discussion going. What I'm simply saying is, I think it's important because, number one, it's a true representation of the MCU, and it's also a true representation of the fan base, and it grows the fan base for Marvel as well. So that's my argument for that. But I'm open to having that argument or that conversation. When I say argument, I'm not talking about you and I fussing back and forth. I'm talking about argument in the philosophical sense, going back and forth with the exchange of ideas is what I mean by that, just so you know. So guys, I just hopped on to put this out. I'm excited to see this about Shang-Chi. I really hope that we get this movie. I'm excited to see how well it does. I'm excited to see what happens as Marvel begins to really pump it. And I'm excited about Marvel's Phase 4 because the potential for Marvel to do some things here that I think could be even greater than what we've gotten so far from Marvel is really, really strong if they can keep up the production value and bring us the right movies. I'm really, really excited about that. So guys, thank you so much as always for stopping by. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Join the best community on YouTube. They really are awesome. I always say they make the channel so fun for me, guys. If you like this video, give it a like. Let's get into it in the comments below. And with that, I will see you on the next video. Peace.